Hello and welcome to First Look. I'm Young John. What we have here is Roccat's Kain 120 AIMO. It's a gaming mouse from the company that also brings you gaming headsets and keyboards. But we have the mouse here today, so let's open her up and take a look. Here's the box of the Roccat Kain 120 AIMO. This is roughly the size of the box all around. On the side, it says 89 grams, very lightweight, 16,000 DPI, owl eye sensor, 16.8 million colors, RGB lighting, and 50 million click life cycle with 34% more cable flex. Here's the other side in case you want to stick this into your bookshelf. You know exactly what the product is. On the back, you have a nice image of the mouse itself, plus a little bit more about it, including the precision, the refinement, which is 2 years of rigorous research and testing, and the fluidity of the AIMO Illumination ecosystem. Right below that, we have 6 other languages telling you the same thing that we just told you up there. The bottom has a whole bunch of information, including the designed in Germany, assembled in China, and made to win. It's got package contents and the tech specs on the right side. And installation guide, and your mouse. And that's what comes in the box, your mouse and your install guide. This mouse, it's like a sports car. It's got all of the right materials, like carbon fiber that a sports car might have. It's got a really fast engine underneath, okay? So that's the long and short of it. I really like this mouse, and if we look around it, this is made of a really grippy coating and material on the outside. It feels like silicone, and when you grab it, it doesn't fall. Like, you can be very lightly grabbing it, and you lift it up, and it doesn't leave your hand. It has a really nice grip to it. If you look at the shape of it from behind, it's almost like a very subtle V, right? So if you grab it like this, it stays there. Nice grip, I like that. The design of it is really pretty too. It looks like a sports car if you kind of look at it from certain angles. I mean, look, it looks like it's got front headlights here, and it's got this metal racing strip right down the front. Even the scroll wheel feels like tires with treads. If you look really closely at the scroll wheel, it's got treads on it, made of rubber. So look at the side, and if your fingers were the actual road, it grips really tight, makes corners like a sports car would. I really like the feel of it, and you don't lose control of it whenever your fingers move up and down. It's basically a 6-button mouse, a left click, right click. It's got your left and right thumb buttons, scroll wheel, and it's got a DPI button. Underneath it, it uses exclusive Omron switches, which are rated for 50 million clicks, which is an outrageously high number. In other words, this mouse will probably last you forever. The cord itself is braided and is 6 feet long, which is taller than I am. It's 1.8 meters long. And at the end of this cord, you have a USB-A plug, and it thoughtfully has the word Kain on it so you know what this plug is in your sea of USB peripherals. They've also included a really nice Velcro strap. Along the bottom of the mouse, you see 2 very large skates for easy gliding across any mouse pad. Well, the bottom isn't really blue. I didn't want to peel off the protective layer because I like new things and I wanted to leave it alone. I love the buttons. They're super responsive. There's no lag of any kind. So if this was the button itself and this is my finger, you would feel it right away. You press down and it goes click, click, click. Great response. Whereas some other mice that I've experienced might have this lag. So you press down and it doesn't do anything until you reach the bottom, like click, 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 like that. But this one is extremely responsive. Click, 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 as soon as I click on it. Now, under the hood, this mouse has an owl eye optical sensor, which is adjustable to 16,000 DPI, an insane number. It is a modded Pixart 3360, which is well known and well loved by gamers all around the world. Excellent to use, extremely responsive, and in my case, I use between 200 and 1600 DPI. No gamer I know uses 16,000 DPI, but it's there if you ever want to use it. For the technical specs, this mouse has 50 Gs of acceleration, most mice have 8. It has 400 IPS or inches per second max, whereas most mice have 16 to 40. It's got a 1000 Hz polling rate, whereas most mice have 125. Once you plug in your mouse, you'll see 2 lights appearing around the scroll wheel and on your palm where you have the Roccat logo. To access all the settings inside your mouse, you need to install and open Roccat Swarm. This is your control center. And first, you need to connect to your peripheral, which is the Kain 120, which is there. Let's maximize this. And just a note, if you're not into customizing lights and other things like DPI settings, don't bother coming in here. This is a really complex piece of software. But having said that, let's start down here. We have game profiles. Now I have 4 of them for the mouse, and you can add a new one by clicking here. And you can name this, let's say, Fun Times. Click on it to select it, and now every change you make will be saved to profile slot 5. There are no global changes. This is only for this profile here. So up here you have different tabs. First one is settings, and this is the most important one under settings, your DPI switcher. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different DPIs. I'm not going to use the highest one, and I'm not going to use the lowest one, let's say. Let's save that. The mouse has memory inside it, and it's really great because it remembers everything. It remembers that there's now only 3 DPI settings, and when I press it, it scrolls through just those 3. If you go to advanced settings, you'll have a lot of the advanced stuff, including polling rate, your distance control unit from the table, and how high you have to lift it. You have your angle snapping, which you leave off if you're gaming. You don't want that on. And a whole bunch of other things which you might want to change or not. Next tab is button assignment, and you can assign everything that these buttons do. If you have a Roccat keyboard with easy shift, you can have double the number of functions by holding down the easy shift button before you click. The Illumination tab lets you control all of your colors. So if we go down to this pull down, you have AIMO intelligent lighting system, wave, fully lit, heartbeat, breathing, and blinking. So if we, for example, go into blinking and apply this theme here, which is green and yellow, you can see from your mouse that it does exactly what the preview here shows you. So you can play around with this and, you know, change colors like that. Or you can do your own custom colors like this and this. I'm going to choose some gaudy colors here and apply, and you'll get your gaudy colors. Or you can just leave it a wave here and let it do its thing. Automatically, it's gonna, you know, circle around different colors, which is nice. The main party trick though is AIMO Intelligent Lighting System, which controls all of your Roccat peripherals all at once. So here's a demonstration of what AIMO actually is. I have 3 different peripherals, 1, 2, and 3, that works with AIMO. And Roccat Swarm kind of combines all the lighting together to work with all 3 in unison. But instead of going to each different profile and selecting AIMO here and then going there to select AIMO, you can do this. On top, move to the right, click on the AIMO button and activate it. And then you'll see all of these 3 different peripherals activating once I click apply. I always forget to do that, but don't forget to click apply or it won't happen. So now all of these are now synchronized together. So let's say I'm playing a game, everything is unified. So when I move around and I attack and I shoot things, you see all the colors changing. And even the headset changes color. If I go ahead, it kind of expands on that, and when I release it, it contracts back. So it's a really cool thing to see everything working as one. The only thing is, the reaction is kind of slow. So if I'm shooting really fast or if I'm running, like this, then you can see the light kind of expanding out. But most key taps, if it's just short, you're only gonna see like small reactions. I think it's very cool to see different products unified like this. So once you've decided on what colors you want and everything, you apply it and it'll save it inside this profile here called Fun Times. The last tab is Pin. There's nothing here right now, but if there are some functions that I use a lot, let's say DPI switcher, I'm gonna pin that. Vertical scroll, pin that. Go to advanced settings, I'm gonna pin polling rate and angle snap. And when I go to my pins, I'm gonna have all of those selected pins in this tab right here, so I can have just the ones that I want in one page. Once you finish, you can go down to your profile and export it. Save it as Fun Times RMP, which is the Roccat mouse. Save, and you have it saved. Once you're done with that profile, you can go to your profile manager and play around with all of your settings. Say I don't want Fun Times anymore, let's get rid of that. Warning, you want to delete it. Yes, get rid of it. Okay, so it's gone, but you're like, oh no, wait a minute, I didn't want to do that. You can import a profile. Remember, you saved it, right? You can go to Fun Times and open it up. It'll bring back the profile that you saved, drag it up here, and now it's back on board. That means it's saved inside your mouse. Finally, there's the macro manager where you can record a macro for your own personal use. You have preset macros for many popular games. Let's say you go to PUBG and you have a whole bunch of things. These look like they're for keyboards, but you can also do them for the mouse too. Let's make one. Go to My Macros. I'm gonna add a new macro. Call this Clickety. Start recording, and when you get down here, you right-click on your mouse, insert mouse event. Let's say I want to press down on my left mouse button, and then I want to scroll up one, and then I want to click on the middle, and then I release the left button, and that's my macro. Let's stop recording there. So I have this new macro called Clickety. Go to OK. Now to use that macro, I can go to button assignment, and let's say I want to use that on 6. I can go to assign a macro, My Macros, and do Clickety. And now button number 6 will do my recorded macro whenever I click on it. But let's say I erase that game and I don't play it anymore, so let's go back to the macros, and I want to delete this. So I'm going to select it, trash it, and we're okay, it's gone. Doesn't exist anymore. So I think this reverts back to what it was initially. This is Roccat Swarm in a nutshell for your Kain 120 AIMO. What did I think of this mouse? I really like using this mouse. It has a really nice grip to it. It's clingy when your fingers are on it, and it lets you go when you let it go. It's like a non-clingy girlfriend. Like she knows when to be clingy when you touch her, and she knows when to let go when you let go. It's great that it's got memory on board. I love that because it remembers all of your DPI settings, it remembers all of your profiles. The negative side is you can't scroll through your different profiles to get at the different LED settings. While you can do it with your DPI, but you can't do it with the light. So you have to go back into Swarm and you have to select it, and through the software, there's no way to actually do it from your mouse, which is a little bit disappointing, but I did find a workaround, and this is how you do it. And that's to go to button assignment and change. I don't use this button often for my web browser, so I changed the bottom thumb button to profile cycle. So click on that, advanced functions, and profile cycle. And every time I press this button, it'll cycle through one of these profiles, like that, like that, like that, and like that. The problem with this is that I have to go into each different profile and select profile cycle, advanced, and profile cycle. So you have to do it for every single one of these profiles. I kind of wish there was a way to select these profiles with the mouse. Like, for example, holding down the DPI and scrolling up and down, or holding down the DPI and pressing the thumb button up or down, or something like that. But that's not possible right now. Maybe in a future firmware update they can. Otherwise, I really enjoy using this mouse. Other than the light being way too bright and attracting attention, this is great for almost any kind of use. It's great for gaming, and this is something that I think will sit on my desk for a very long time. And that's our look into Roccat's Kain 120 AIMO gaming mouse. We hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it for you. And if you wish to check out prices, we will leave Amazon affiliate links down below in the notes. And if you haven't yet, please take a moment now to subscribe to the First Look YouTube channel. We'll see you all again next time. Okay. Hey, come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.